Oh yeah, one of the best shows ever, Wayside School. Originally a book that came out in 1978, Wayside is a series of books by Lewis Satcher, and the cartoon adaptation in 2005 was the best, even though Mrs. Satcher didn't like it all that much. The Wayside cartoon is about the main character Todd transferring to Wayside, a school that was originally going to be 30 rooms on a one-story structure. However, they messed up, so the school ended up being 30 stories high with a classroom on each floor. And the rooms can be big, small, or even upside down. But in the book and in the cartoon, there are actually 29 floors. Because there was a non-existent floor that is rumored to be Miss Jarvis's classroom, who is also fictional. So before I get into this, let's begin with the main characters.
Nice and crunchy, but I could do without the seeds.
Those aren't seeds, Mrs. Jules. Those are my eyes. Aren't they honest and trustworthy? Perhaps even presidential.
They kind of look like seeds.
Really?
One of the main characters is Myron, a kid that always dreams to be class president and popular. Although the only thing that the class president does is to turn on the light switch, he can't even do that.
Okay, Leafy, keep your eye on the ball. Leafy, I'm so sorry. I played too rough. Say something.
I can't believe you were excused from the project for this.
Leafy? Your first words, and already a complete sentence.
Great idea, Todd. This Valentine's Day, I'm gonna find 2 people and do every single thing I can to force them to fall in love. Let me just get my power tools.
Then there's Myron's best friend, Dana. And Dana is your token smart, geeky girl, and she even goes off model sometimes. Every other character does that, and that's sort of the style of the cartoon. And I don't even know if I just don't notice, but none of the characters, or even her, bend their elbows a lot. They often would bend and would not show sharp angles. She also could have been a close relative to Chef Mush in the episode This.
Mrs. Jules, we're over here. You asked us to bring in our favorite pet today. We put them in our seats so they could all get to know each other. Enough of the fun! It's nice to actually spend time with your friends, instead of always trying to beat them. Especially your special friends.
No need to make that fist square. Round it up. And those wheels, too.
And the fourth main character is Mauricia, a tomboy that has a crush on Todd and will often show her affection by punching Todd. While Todd is aware that she has a crush on him, it seems to appear that she doesn't know that Todd does not have a crush on him.
Rain down on us.
This isn't working.
You're telling me this relationship really isn't working.
Sammy, you beat Miss Mush again. How do you do it? You no dead rat. You dead card shark.
Miss Mush?
Some of the reoccurring characters is Chef Mush, a Eastern European woman who cooks for the Wayside School, and she is also a nurse.
Disaster.
I want to run for class president too.
No!
Yes, have cupcakes.
Okay.
You vote me, no?
The other character is the principal of Wayside, who does not like the students and calls them whatchamacallits. He also disliked doors. He even moved the entire school 2 feet to the left because he kept running into them and didn't want to slightly move away from the original position he always walks in. He also has one major role in the school, and has to fold a paper origami to balance the whole school from falling. He is also self-centered, and I have a theory that he is related to Myron. Just look at them.
Did you see what he did at his last school? What? Don't tell me to be quiet. You be quiet. What's on? You mean they're hearing what I'm saying right this second? Well, how do I shut it off?
Stupid Mike!
Stupid Mike!
Then is Miss Jules on the 30th floor, who loves students, but not Todd. She often punishes him by making him ride the kindergarten bus home early when he misbehaves in class. She does not very often teach, and when she does, it's very out there.
No making loud noises during a test. Oh, class, I need a break from all this teaching. So, stay in your seats and finish your tests. Or else. See you soon, class.
The many gags and jokes of the show are quite funny to me, like the dead mouse Miss Mush is friends with, as well as Miss Mush's mushroom surprise, which will burn through floors and make you fall in love with the teacher. Also, the school are run by cows. The other jokes are when Shari is sleeping. You can see her sleeping every time in class, and there was even an episode when Myron and Dana have a fight, and they begin to find the other best friends, and Myra puts a glass in Shari's head the same way you would put a glass against the wall to hear the other side. And at the very end of the episode, Todd was curious enough to see if it actually worked, and he put the glass against her head, like Myron does, and this is what he heard. The show was good, the humor was great, and was easy to understand, and the animation was great. It was such a shame the show ended, and there wasn't even an ending episode, it just canceled in 2008. It lasted 3 years, with 26 episodes and a total of 2 seasons. You know what else lasted 2 seasons and 26 episodes? Problem Solvers. And that show lasted literally 5 months. I liked the show more than the books, even though my teacher read them to me in grade 2 and I didn't pay much attention. The cartoon was better. It was one of the best shows ever, along with The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I hope people remember the cartoon in the future. Though I like the show, I don't want it to be rebooted or continued as if nothing happened, because I think it wouldn't fit in today. I feel like it wouldn't be the same. It should remain in the past as a relic.
Myron, what's happened to us? We used to be friends. Best friends.
Yeah, but that was before you wanted to be it.
Now look at us. We're fighting.
We never used to fight.
I got so wrapped up in the rules, I forgot the most important rule. Be good to your friends.
Yeah, be good to your friends. And, I'm still your friend, aren't I?
You're my best friend, Myron.